people are like, this show's going to suck. Probably.
Does she
look at Geno? Geno's like, I can't really interrupt these guys because they have a show on censored.tv. Go to their website, censored.tv. Garrett and Steve are there. Geno ain't. Kumia is. You know, it's been updated. Garrett and Steve have a show. I guess Gavin. I guess Gavin was paying attention. It was like when they brought New Coke. They're like, no, we don't want New Coke. They're like, hey, we don't want Geno. We want Garrett and Steve.
Her own curry, or she has like a mix?
She made her own.
Look at Geno. Geno's like, holy shit, I'm not even in charge of my own show anymore. His new studio looks great.
I feel like you're lying, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter either way. I didn't know how into it she was.
She took spices out of the ground. Outside.
Oh, who's that? Is that Airbnb? Is that Grubhub lady? Why is she running?
And
that never happened at Compound Studios.
Put them in a bowl, spit on them.
Geno's so at their mercy right now because they already got picked up at censored.tv. Geno's like, what in the fuck is happening? Remember when Geno did all the talking?
And then covered the chicken with it.
Huh. I didn't know that's how curry was made.
Wow, this show stinks.
Yeah.
Stinks worse than his burp.
Usually in India, they scrape it off their feet and into a bowl and they spit on it. But here in the U.S., we can just use our hands. Did I just?
This is the video I wanted. This is the video.
I don't watch videos.
No. Hold on, guys. I got a call. Oh, it's Steve. Hey, buddy. What's up?
Hey, Geno?
Yeah.
You're gay.
God! Get! No.
I never watch In Hot Water or The Dump. So is this the show or am I missing something?
I got a call on the other line. Yeah, go for Geno.
Hey, is Geno Bisconte there?
This is him. I was on the other line.
You're gay.
There's two distinctly different mother.
I did.
Hold
on, I'll share it.
Oh, did you put in the regular chat? Thank you, Jim. Soren Ringham says, "Don't the link stinks." Jake one says,
"I like this show way better than when they were in studio. This is way better than them being in studio." Geno, let me represent you when you talk to Gavin. I know how to talk to Gavin.
Most of my pets of the day chickens are gone due to a hawk. I would have loved to have seen that. I don't see it. Did you put it up somewhere? Is it in the private chat?
I shared my screen.
Oh, thank you very much. I got it. Here we go.
Oh, wait. Sorry. All right, Kumia's live. So he's going up against Geno. Geno started at 3:30. This is going to be an absolute shit show. Absolute shit show. This is my prediction. Absolute shit. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Where is he live? On Censor.tv? On his own channel. Where is he live? He's not live on Compound Media. That doesn't even exist anymore. Where is he live? Censor.tv? Do I have to go there?
Let me take this down to two. Just to do it service. Thank you, Steve. Let's put it up there.
Yeah, I don't watch videos. This was their show?
Hold on.
Sam Morelli.
This is the same energy as in the studio, isn't it, Stancil? Are you watching, Stancil?
Yes, Sam Morrill's very funny, right? Like, so he's on Joe Scarborough's show. who's not funny. And
Why?
yeah, that's what I said.
I just said the guy who told me Cumia was live. I said where, and he gave me a thumbs up. Oh, wait, I just went to the old site. Oh, you're talking on Compound Media old site? Oh, Compound Media, not YouTube.
Yes. Welcome back, Anthony Cumia Show. Of course, now available not only on Compound Media, but on Censored.tv. That's right. Both
So it's a simulcast, and he's going up against Geno, or Geno's only doing an hour?
places, both wonderful places. You could see this show and then all the other shows from Censored. And apparently, Geno and Chrissie, that's what I've heard. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, he's already bailing.
Anyway, welcome. I hope you had a great 4th of July. Few people, not as many fingers on their hands, not as many heads on their shoulders. I saw a couple of videos.
Didn't he talk about this for 30 years on Opie and Anthony when they came back from 4th of July? Also, 4th of July is a big deal for him because that's when he got into a little bit of trouble. Geno's show, I didn't even play it. Geno's show started, he showed Compound Media 10th anniversary, and he had fireworks.
One guy blew his hand off. Didn't really show it, though. Another guy blew his head off.
I hate when that happens.
Kind of what I hear. He put like a mortar on his head, and they put the thing on, and it blew right through.
All right, so somebody tell me if Geno's still live. I can't really go to it because I don't want to lose my place, but see if Geno's still live at Geno Bisconte on YouTube, because this is insanity. So somebody told me that Garrett and Steve were on the Censored.tv website, where Pat Dixon's also at, and Cumia's there and their label is new shows. But then when I looked at all the shows, they have too many shows already. Censored.tv has too many shows already. So maybe Garrett and Steve will do one day a week. Geno ain't doing every day. Geno ended 18 minutes ago, they're saying. So maybe Cumia waited until Geno stopped. Maybe Cumia waited until Geno stopped. Since Cumia's not free. Cumia's on Compound Media. So maybe he waited till Geno. He gave Geno till what? 4:30. Geno went 3:30 to 4:30. Anyway, Garrett and Steve, I'd say they'll get one day a week at Censored.tv. Geno thinks he's going to get 4 days a week. That ain't happening. They already got the shows. Gavin, I think, does the show every day, some variation of the Gavin McInnes show. Cumia does the show 4 days a week. So they don't need Geno. They don't need Chrissie. They might give Chrissie 1 day a week. Maybe they'll give Geno 1 day a week.
The bottom and took his head off.
All right, I'm watching this to see if he talks about anything. He's already dodging it because he's saying, Chrissie and Geno, then laughing, washing his hands of the mess.
The guy's got kids and everything, so the idea of that is pretty
gruesome,
pretty fucked up. I'll be honest. Once you have kids, you just can't be an asshole. As much of
How would you know?
an asshole, as big an asshole, or as dangerous to yourself an asshole.
That's
Put
true.
it that way. You really just can't put giant mortars on your head for the 4th of July.
What you can't
drink
do is put your kids in
and put
harm's
mortars
way.
on your head if you have kids.
You got to worry about your kids. Don't really matter what happens to you. Get life insurance. Do whatever you want. You got to worry about your kids.
I've heard that once you have kids, it's all you think about. And like, oh, they're the most loved thing. You don't know true love until you know what I love? Doing everything I want to do. I know it goes against all of the Groyper stuff. It goes against all of the America first stuff.
America.
White people are supposed to be reproducing other white people. And if you're not doing that, you're part of the problem. And
Isn't that Dave Smith's show?
I don't know. Some people haven't even called me white. They call me because I'm Italian, and the Moors did so much fucking. We've all seen the scene.
Good one. I read it at the roast, or Stancil did.
that, I don't know. I just didn't feel like I was the guy to bring up a child, And people go, "Oh, but Anthony, you're fun. You'd have made a great dad." And I'm fun because I'm not a dad.
Your dad was
that's
fun. Wasn't your dad a fun dad?
Thing. I don't think I'd be. I think I'd be.
Blah, blah, blah. Get to it, dude. Get to it. It's such a mess now. He's doing Rico all the time now on the weekends. And anyway, let me just give a little take. I think I said this on Saturday, but Rico, again, I don't watch, but people tell me constantly. People telling me shit yesterday constantly. I don't even give a fuck yesterday. I was not working yesterday. People are like, look what's happening. Look what's happening over there. I'm like, okay. Anyway, Shuli by himself on like a Friday night did 10 times what Bob does by himself. Shuli's doing 1,700, 1,800. Bob gets 1/10 of that when he does his own show with his wife. With his wife. I went on my bike today for the first time, in case the sorcerer's watching. And I want to apologize to my accountant formally. I sent him an email, but he did not like my story about Russman Eve. I'll send him the link. Anyway, the point is, now Cumia goes on Uncle Rico because I guess Bob wasn't available. He blew off his finger. Maybe he blew off his head. Anyway, long story short, Bob, pull it together. Shuli does 10 times what you do by himself. And Bob's not by himself. He's with his wife, and he Shuli does 10 times what Bob does. We're living in a crazy time.
Be good at it logistically, dollars and cents wise, scheduling maybe. But as far as like devoting,
he can't handle anything. He didn't want to run Compound Media. Allegedly, every time Opie and Anthony had to have a meeting, he would skip it. That was Opie saying that. Cumia never wanted to meet anybody. He just wanted to do his show and then get in his Ferrari and drive away. But that's what he always does. He didn't want to deal with running Compound Media. So then Keith ran it. Then E-Rock. Then they're all gone. So now he's like, hey, can Gavin run it? I don't like real stuff. I'm going to go to South Carolina. And Gavin, can you fire everybody?
Yourself and your being to another
boring
person. I haven't been good at that.
How about Missy?
My whole life. Shouldn't you look at your past relation?
Comey is the kind of guy that's going to fuck over Missy. He's going to cut her out of the will. He's going to give it all to his brother and sister. Guaranteed. Put it in the books. Guaranteed he's going to fuck over Missy. Be like, you're not family.
Ships. And think like, hey, this would be a good indicator if I could do things like sacrifice and be selfless and things like that. Isn't that a good indicator?
He loves Jimmy Norton.
I think that's how it's supposed to be, too. You get into a relationship with a woman and you're good and dedicated and faithful. And then if you're good at that, you figure, well, we could have kids. Because I'm good at that. I could be good with the kids in the same way. And I just never passed the test. I never passed that initial phase.
What? Flat Cat? Your hero? He said he's not a real man. He likes to play around. He likes to play the field.
Of being good in a...
You know what's fucked up? Cumia actually told me. I don't know if he told me on the air. He must have told me on the air. But he said... basically his wife, I guess the fat one, wanted to, she's like, you want to have you want me to try to get this girl to have a threesome with us? Or maybe it was in his book. And he's like, yes, of course. And then they brought in the third. And then of course he discarded the wife. He's like, let me just play around with the third. And then I think she became his girlfriend for a long time. Same thing he did with Opie. Opie was dumb enough to bring in Jimmy Norton, and he did the same thing. He's like, Opie, I'm going to play around with Jimmy Norton. He's my new boyfriend.
A relationship.
These guys are extremely gay. I mean, Norton is gay, allegedly. And Cumia just loves Jimmy. He doesn't love women.
So I'm not selfish in that I do enjoy.
Boring. Go to another show. Don't
sharing.
even watch this show. This show is horrible. There must be another show on, right?
Things like that. Hey, I'll buy you a beer.
Why is he talking so slow? Why is everyone talking? Because it's hot? I mean, Anastasia was talking so slow. I think they were doing a show when they jumped on Geno's show. Because Geno was at the beginning was like, where are Garrett and Steve? He's waiting for them. So I think they were doing, it's like tag team. So Garrett and Steve were doing a show. And then Geno was waiting for them. Maybe that's why they were so low energy. Or maybe just because they don't have the air conditioning like they do at Compound Media.
See, I'm good like that. But with my time and given the choice when those decisions have to come up, where it's like, I do this and I want to do this, but there's this, and I know that maybe responsibility dictates I should probably go to this, commitment, sacrifice for love, and I don't know. I always go, I'm going to Atlantic City. I always err to the side of me. So I just don't think I'd have, and I didn't, who wants to be responsible for another little mental patient running around? And I probably, having an upbringing like that, how good could
Wow. This is bad.
it be? Could probably first
He hasn't worked since when? He hasn't worked in 10 days. This is his first day back. He took last week off. This is what he comes in with? I can't wait till he fucks over Missy. He's going to fuck over Missy so bad. He's going to leave the money. Doesn't he have a niece or a nephew? He's going to leave all the money to him and his brother and sister. He's going to fuck her. He'll leave her like 20 grand or something. Same thing he leaves Geno.
Because it's just with his mom all the time and his dad's out doing things. He might turn into a fag. I don't know.
What?
That's another gamble you're taking.
What? You
shoot that load in a girl, it's like shooting the dice. You don't know what you're going to get.
Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck is he talking? I got to take the show down now.
Where you can go and buy fireworks. And I went to the biggest warehouse they have down here and just bought insane fireworks. And it was great. I had a pisser. Hanging out. Me and Missy just drinking wine and setting off really cool fireworks.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
And, it was
you and Missy and the fireworks. Wow. Don't watch the show. The show's horrific. Wow. Let's shit on Anthony. We got any Reds? Oh, you guys suck. I don't see any Reds. Where's Chinless? What's his name? Dirty Deeds, where were you? Did we read this? I'm always happy when you're on, Kev. Thank you, Flint Cat. Thanks for letting me know Anthony was live. I actually she texted me something, so I texted her because I figured she knows. Oh my God, it's going to be like Quinn trying to do a podcast. Bruce the Shark, my new hero. ASRP, man, he was fucking killing it. I gotta admit, I gotta call a spade a spade. The Kittner, boy, Jaws, you old man's Chad Bud. What? The Kittner, boy, Jaws, you old man, Chad's bad. What? I thought I blocked you, Draper. What? The Kittner. Is that from Jaws? Oh, I guess it's all from Jaws because it's Bruce the Shark. Wait, let me go back. Stop selling it. You're just reading dump. I got to go eat another Kittner. Oh, the Kittner boy. Oh, God, I'm stupid. The Kittner boy. Right. He ate that young boy. The Kittner boy. God damn it. I wish someone's here to yell at me. Oh, man, I stink. Thank you, Draper. I'll never block you now. Did I block you here? I blocked you on Twitter. The Kittner boy, Jaws, you old man, Chad's bad. Why? See, you had to add Chad's bad. Listen, man, you guys are better than me today. But Shetty really stinks. Who is he, huh? Really thinks who is he? Who he is, huh? KB used to be late. He still is, but he used to be too. Today was not good. Today was not expected. I had no excuse. Give him a taste of success, and the Machete guy gets a big head and gas station sushi. He's got a big head. I can't even tell you what he said. Maybe he'll come on and tell you. Maybe I'll let him call up. The thing was so incoherent. I got it when I woke up, and I was like, oh, my God, Mike. Well, I needed a couple of commas. I think I got the gist of it, but I read it 3 times. Jeremy Connor, speaking of Machete, big time of you, I went down to the Holland Tunnel, and they said, no tie, no jacket, no service. Skull! Are we caught up? I know I take. Actually, I do know I take pictures now because I can't go back and. I mean, Saturday I end up reading over 250 super chats or something. So again, I'm blessed, but I mean I can't go back and you know. So I just take pictures as I think of it. I can't go back, especially at the end of the show on Saturday. I'm drunk-ish. There's a difference between stealing a shirt and borrowing it, kind of like the difference between Grand Theft Auto and an unapproved test drive. I don't know what you're saying. All right. There's a difference between stealing a shirt. There's a difference between stealing a shirt and borrowing it, kind of like the difference between Grand Theft Auto and an unapproved test drive. Who are you talking about? Kumia? Who's stealing a shirt? Boschetti is elusive on Mario Bosco Mondays. Exclusive. Oh. Did I say elusive? Flackhead is the Betsy Ross of ball washers. There's a Betsy Ross bridge in Philadelphia. Was she made the first map or the first flag? I mean, Kumia sits there like he's talking about fireworks and July 4th. Then he drops the F-bomb. It's like, dude, nobody thinks you're cool. Nobody thinks you're cool anymore. Nobody. Jimmy married a dude. Opie's at Get Parts, and you're sitting there saying the F-bomb, trying to be cool. Like, it ain't cool. It's sad. Like, I'm still edgy. That's why I don't want kids. I want to be able to say F-bombs. Flanken is the Betsy Ross of ball washers, USA #1. He's not wrong. Later glasses, Donna Kumia. Yeah, status. Yeah. Yes. Did you hear? Did you hear Sam Hyde does a joke quoting Neil verbatim from interview, and the punchline is, I know it's kind of name dropping, but pretty cool, right? No, I didn't know that. Why didn't somebody send me that? Yesterday? Jackie Chan, send it to me. Sam Hyde is that guy that's does better than me in super chats. That's how I know who he is. I know it's kind of name dropping, but pretty cool, right? Listen, man, it is what these guys have to do. Guys like Kumia and Neil, they got to play the game of, I think I did the right thing. I don't want kids. I mean, if Neil knew if he had kids, they wouldn't be impressed with him or his friends. You know, hey, I'm friends with Blake Griffin. They'd be like, huh? All right, somebody send me that clip. AZ Cats, where are you? Yeah, I almost said send Sue Lightning self-cutting. I thought that was Sue Lightning was wait, I thought she was oh. Kumia would teach his kids to be cowards and to beat women. You know what? Kumia would teach them never do anything in person. Always have somebody else do it. So I'm sure Kumia doesn't break up with anybody in person. He probably texts them. And that's like, you know, I guess he got what he deserved with Landau, the way Landau quit. I mean, what Kumia is doing now is, Geno, you ain't getting 4 days a week at Censored.tv. I looked at their schedule. I thought it was just like Gavin and maybe one other guy, but they got a lot. They got Owen Benjamin. I don't know how many shows he's doing, but maybe it's everybody gets 1 day a week except for Gavin and Kumia. So Gavin and Cumia, they do whatever time they do it. I forgot what time Gavin started. I thought Gavin started at 5. I thought it said 5. But in any case, Geno's going to be doing a lot of shows from his house. And Cumia won't give a shit. Like I said, once Cumia is in South Carolina, he don't drink with Geno anymore. I mean, he can't. If he can't drink with Geno anymore, he's going to, the text between him and Geno, hey, pal, are going to get more and more sporadic, and Geno's fucked. I hear Ant's voice now, and I think Steel Toe washed. I mean, seriously. I always knew Kumi would DeVito your channel, KB. He's DeVitoing my channel? I'm DeVitoing his channel. Oh, you're saying because he said that. No, I'll just take it down. You can't get in trouble for something else somebody else says. Plus, I'll just take it down. I don't care. Oh shit! I said I put it out in the universe, and as a joke, I said, "Chinless, where are you?" Here he is. Here he be. I already hit the goal. I hit the goal. I was talking to somebody about that today. This is a fact about hitting the goal. Thank you, Chinless, and fuck Stoning John. Yeah. He's mean. He's mean. I heard he's going after Tio Hank. Uh-oh. Tio Hank would have John. John's a bitch. John and Cumia deserve each other. And Geno, they're all bitches. They're all bitches. They all do the most fucking they all the same playbook. Like I don't have any I'll do this. I'll do the most cowardice thing. Send Biden a link. Yeah, he would really spruce up the show. Imagine if I had Biden on, I'd be like, why are you talking like that? Why are you rambling? I mean, he's got to know what he's talking about. He's talking about like government policies and shit and his positions on positions. And he doesn't even know what he's talking about. What in the fuck is he? It would be like if you're anyway, I don't want to dox myself. Send Biden a link. Listen, he seems like a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's really on a ball. And like I said, now he's trying to show everybody how great he is. But it's like, we already saw. Everybody already saw. So now he's going to go to a black church and give a speech. No one's going to see that. Everyone saw the debate. Everybody, even Joe List. I didn't see it. I don't know what I was doing. No, what was I doing? When was it? Wasn't on a Thursday? Anyway, but then Joe List, I saw Joe List tweeted, and he got a lot of activity. It wasn't even a good thing, but I'm like, wow, Joe List is watching. If Joe List watched, everybody watched. Thank you, Chinless. Anyway, we hit the goal. No, the stupid thing about hitting the goal, I was talking to somebody today about this. I could be wrong. Like Liam, anyway. Liam, not Saturday, the Saturday before, Liam's like, please start sending super chats. And of course, what happens when you beg people to stop sending super chats? They're going to keep sending them to stick it to you. Plus, they think it's funny when you're like, can you guys please stop sending? That was when the sorcerer had a baby and Mr. Kill fell asleep with his dog. Liam's like, because Liam's not used to that. He does Ray DeVito show. They after 5 minutes, they're caught up. So Liam's like, please stop sending super chats. And what happened in response? People sent more super chats to stick it to us, which is fine. That's a good problem to have, obviously. But Steel Toe asking to hit the goal, it's funnier for people watching if he doesn't hit the goal. That's just the reality. It's funnier if you're watching a show where the guy's like, let's hit the goal, and it's a comedy show. It's funnier to the people watching if he doesn't hit the goal. That's funnier than him hitting the goal. It's just a fact. James O'Sullivan, if I was your son, I think your friends are cool. What? If I was your son, that's a bit of a reach. If I was your son, I think your friends are cool. No, they don't. Your kids never think your friends are cool, even if they're like famous. Because when your kids are young, the people that are famous to you, they don't know they're famous. Like Ben Affleck, well, he's pretty famous, but like he's friends with a lot of famous people. His kids are probably like, they don't care about Matt Damon. I mean, they probably care a little bit. Maybe I'm 100% wrong. Is there a weight limit on golf carts? Asking for Liam. Oh yeah, that was funny, right? When Liam was gonna go golfing, because we were talking about he's taking as an elective at USC. They got some good courses in Liam, if you're watching, go to Bel Air Country Club is probably good, but the Riviera, the Riv, I think they call it. That's where they have the LA Open. They've had a lot of majors there. The Riv, and then they even over there where Ben Affleck lives. They got the whatchamacallit, Brentwood Country Club. I used to ride my bike down there. Wow. Bruce the Shark. Wow. I just saw Geno's show floating by, belly up, dead in the water. Send Mrs. Kintner the link. That movie holds up. Sorry. Sorry about that. So fucking, I mean, you know what's going to happen still. You get the fucking chills. That Kintner boy. Yeah. Yeah. Liam, I'm sorry I make fat jokes. You can relax and take a load off. Oops. What a Saturday night, KB. Mr. Keller, everything passed down in his ice bucket again. We found out Sorcerer has a night nurse. And Fat Liam made a family-sized bag of Doritos. Wow, that all happened? I swear to God, the time goes by so fast. Another reason I like doing the show is the time really goes by. When we were done, I was like, holy shit, 4 hours. I think over 4 hours or something. But it's like the time, if you really want to, for me personally, time passes quickly when I'm playing poker. I used to play poker and I'd be like, the time would fly. And you know, whatever. I don't know how to explain it because poker hands don't take long, but like there's something about poker. I could play for like 5-6 hours and you'd be like, oh shit, it's 5-6 hours. That's why you got to be careful because it's you got, you know, obviously you get addicted and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that and doing a show, I'm always amazed how the time goes by fast when you're doing a show. Bruce, is that Bruce the Shark again? No, Tusadero. Shame on me. Steve, what did I call Steve? Anasteviology. Man, these guys are low energy. Kumi is extremely low energy today. Listen, I'm not saying anyone's got to yell, and Kumi's got a heart condition, obviously, but like, he's sitting back there. He's like, I don't give a fuck about nothing, honey.